Three, two, one. I already have one ulcer to deal with. Hey everyone, welcome back to Nefarious Reels. I'm Linnea Quigley.
And I'm the male detective guy from American Rampage, whose name I already forgot.
Oh, well, that's a running theme of the movie. Ayo. But yes,
Yeah.
yeah, we're Nefarious Reels. Happy New Year. It's
Woo.
2026 now when we're recording. It'll be 2026 when this episode comes out. But yeah, we made it. We survived a whole year. The podcast is still active. Uh, and yeah, but now we can talk about two bad movies because we did watch two bad movies allegedly, and we'll start.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, they could have been good. We don't know that yet. That's what the discussion's for. Though
You got
considering
me there.
considering the type of podcast it is, probably not. But there's a chance. But yeah, first we have the retro pick, which was mine, which I chose 1980 89's American Rampage, directed by our favorite and most covered director on this podcast, David DeCoteau. The man does not miss. And because I own this film on Blu-ray, because of course I do, I can just cheat and I can just read the back of the box to give a synopsis. American Rampage. Rookie vice cop Samantha York uncovers the biggest, deadliest drug cartel in Los Angeles, costing the lives of several partners in the pursuit of justice. Finally pushed too far, Sam goes rogue to confront the cartel head on, sending the bullets flying and squibs gushing. Directed by prolific Full Moon Features alum David DeCoteau, Creepazoids, which we talked about before, and Puppet Master 3 Toulon's Revenge, American Rampage serves up a dish of revenge the way a quintessential late 80s action thriller should. Hot and bloody.
They described the entire movie there.
That was, yeah, I mean, that's what happens in the movie, pretty much. Well, they left out all the hot babes.
Well, yeah, they forgot, the other 50% of the movie that was just tits.
Yeah. But, Colt, what'd you think of American Rampage?
Obviously not the worst of DeCoteau's stuff. It's really just on par with most of his other 80s schlock, but weirdly, it was kind of boring for me, especially in the second half. The first half, I was like, okay, I'm kind of liking where this is going, but I think it was the multiple partners that keep getting killed off, and it's just like, okay, let's just...
I'm assigning you
when are we going to get back to this whole drug bust?
Triceracop.
Yeah, I don't know, it wasn't as interesting in the second half, and that final shootout also was just kind of like, fine.
Well,
but,
the action's all the same for the most part.
Straight-to-video schlock, so...
Yeah,
what am I supposed to expect?
Yeah, well, the action's a lot of the same of cut to one person, shoot, cut to the next person, bullet hits, they lean out to shoot.
The best kind.
Just that back and forth. It's like a ping pong match.
I was about to say, Samurai Cop's done that. I mean, a lot of those movies have done that, where it's just, people will have cover, shoot, but you, get, not, right behind them, but just kind of, a more wider angle of just where their surroundings are.
Next to them.
And then you just follow the next person.
That actually happens a lot. That's a repeat theme of the film, is just cut to one person, then cut to the other person, and then cut back to the first person again. That's how every conversation goes. In a sense, it became charming in of itself, because it's just man, no one really wanted to memorize more than one line at a time, huh?
Well, I kind of assume they just didn't, go over many takes. They just kind of did, a couple takes, and they're like, yeah, We'll fix it in post and then just go from there.
Whoa, are you saying David DeCoteau isn't a master of the craft and you don't think this wasn't an artistic decision?
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's more of a master of getting the shots done in about a few takes, other than, Kubrick, who needs 100 takes per scene.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I do think probably the executives behind this film were holding DeCoteau back because the hot babe to hunky boy ratio was way heavily slanted towards the hot babes than it was the hunky boys.
I was about to say, you can tell, because this is also, again, the late 80s, so it's not full-on DeCoteau sexualization.
I mean, I don't know, man. When was Beach Babes from Beyond? That was pretty. Had a
That
bunch. It had the
was
best of both worlds. Let me see.
90. Was that
93.
nine?
So
I
that's
think
like
it was
4 years
93.
later.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see. How about Doctor Alien? Where's that? That's 89. So that came out the same year, and we got a dude in his tidy whities in that movie.
Okay. Maybe it was just more the producer or whoever was running the show besides telling David what to do.
Yeah, I mean, Doctor Alien's a better movie. I think. I mean, come on, there's a fucking alien in that movie. Where was the alien in American Rampage?
Nowhere to be found.
Nowhere. Yeah.
As Dale Gribble says, it's a government cover-up.
Mm-hmm. But American Rampage,
Yes,
you know,
American Rampage.
American Rampage, which makes me think of American Woman. American Rampage, get away from me. But you have what the fuck, Samantha Rourke. Just when
Yes, Rourke.
yeah, I just want to note because my Blu-ray had subtitles. Rourke is spelled Rourk, but on
Yeah, I
Letterboxd,
thought it was going to be because the copy I had on, yeah, I just had the subtitles and I was always looking at Rourke. I was like, wait, isn't it Rourke?
oh, that's wild because
I was
Letterboxd says it's
very
spelled
confused.
Letterboxd says it's spelled Roarke.
What?
This is a fucking conspiracy.
No one knows.
Well, basically, I think the problem is that we just didn't bother to look at the end credits to see what they credit it.
I thought I saw Rourk in the credits.
What I'm hearing is I need to rewatch this film so I can figure out the truth.
I guess.
Well, there is a David DeCoteau did record a commentary track, so maybe he explains how it's spelled.
Oh, good.
But yeah, American Rampage.
Yes, American Rampage.
I mean, it opens up immediately with a robbery. They're just
Gotta
like
love it. For robbery.
He calls him like a guy calls him like a sand skin or something.
He called him a Super Saiyan.
No, not Super Saiyan, sand. It was sand something. He was like a sand person.
Yes.
It was very racist.
Bad word. He said a bad word.
He said a bad
he's an
word.
edgelord.
Yeah,
and racist.
He's evil.
He's a bad guy.
He's a bad guy. Well, he gets shot. That's kind of our introduction to our characters, and it's a really weird because they show up, they start a shootout at the gas station, and then when one of the guys escapes, it follows two completely unrelated cops for some reason. Like they couldn't get our two, well, not really our mains, one of our mains and guy that's gonna die halfway through the movie. They just kind of stay back, and then we just get this, albeit cool because it's the only car chase you get in the movie, where they basically just drive around and chase after the guy. He has a siren for some reason. I don't know why that was relevant. He's like, you got a siren? I got a siren too!
Yeah.
Woohoo. Well, I love when he drives. He drives up a hill, but then he has to turn down to crash through the boxes of cardboard. That was very important as a criminal.
Oh, yes. It was very important to his development as well.
I'm going to cripple the cardboard economy by destroying this pile of boxes. But yeah, we learned all the characters through a slide. Whoa. Sorry, my voice sounded weird for a second there to me. But we get introduced to the most of the characters through a slideshow. Like I said, you have the woman that I've already forgotten her name. It's Samantha.
Samantha.
Yeah, then you got like
Rourke.
You got Ryan Hayes.
Rourke, however you want to call it.
Roar.
Say it.
You got Hayes, her partner, that definitely will live through the movie and will not get killed.
Oh yeah, he
halfway
definitely was going to live the entire movie.
You got
just everyone forget about that whole thing about how she lost a couple partners along the way. He lived, okay?
He definitely lived. When we referred to partners, we meant lovers.
Yes.
Oh wait, technically he also is her lover though. Oh fuck. Oh god, we're losing the bit.
Damn it.
The bit's falling apart at the seams right now.
Shit. We got outclassed. We got duped, bamboozled, and smackled.
David DeCoteau has all his bases covered here. We can't outsmart him. He's too clever for us.
I guess.
But yeah, we have Palmer, who I guess is our main antagonist. He's like ex-CIA guy. He's running drugs. He's gonna open it up in Hollywood or LA or
yeah, he was opening up like a heroin ring in LA basically.
Yeah, the biggest heroin ring ever. You know, he's got a big important meeting set up to basically get this all ready, you know, billions of dollars he shoots
Yep.
a hot babe in front of a bunch of distributors to prove his point. He's like, hey, you want a green card? Do what I say. Die. Bam. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's what's going to happen if you don't follow me, guys.
Well, yeah. How else are you gonna get your point across?
Yeah, exactly. It's basically Sam and a guy that's definitely not going to die, Hayes. They're kind of following the trail. They go to, they get a tip to check out a dude's house for a connection where there's another shootout. Amazing back and forth, cut to one shot. Okay, cut to the other person. Okay, now cut back that person over and over again. Iconic. Except this time the
Yep.
guy's on a roof.
Just Oscar-worthy editing right there.
Yeah, this got snugged in the 1989 Oscars for Best Editing. Actually, what won Best Editing? Let's see. Oscars.
Ooh, let's take a look. Well, technically, this
1989.
would be the 1990 Oscars for the 1989 movies.
Okay, so which is a shame because Who Framed Roger Rabbit won Best Film Editing in 1989. So,
Wow.
which honestly fair. That's actually a pretty good film to win Best Editing. Okay, on fucking 1990 was Born on the 4th of July, which like I don't know what
I
that
have
film's about.
seen that.
But is it as good of an editing job as American Rampage? I think not.
Well, how could it be better?
If it's
That's
so
the better
good,
question.
why did I have to look it up to see what won? Interesting. Maybe. But yeah, basically they go there. There's a big shootout. They kill a bunch of guys. He's just like,
Yep.
and then the chief of police is just like, "You're stepping over the line. I'm taking you off the case."
Got
the
him.
FBI's on the head of the police, the mayor, every sub person above me is on my ass right now because of this.
Every cheesy 80s cop drama crime movie needs the very upset, angry police captain.
He's upset. He already has an ulcer to worry about. He can't be dealing with another one with these guys.
Ulcer.
It's a Tums festival in here.
Sponsored by Tums.
Yeah, that was
Coors Light.
That was a fucking Hollywood cop reference because that's what the chief of police, the police captain says in that film. He's like, "It's a Tums festival in here." Dude does down a whole bottle of fucking like I don't know cold medicine or something at one point. Also, it's weird to note because I'm looking at the cover and it's like there's this cop car explosion, but like there's only one cop car chase, as I said, so I don't know why that was a.
There's
focus.
one car chase and one car explosion, but it's not a cop car.
No, it's just a van. Which, granted, I will admit, I thought that van explosion was actually pretty cool because like.
It was kind of funny.
Because it wasn't really like the van explosion. It was more like the explosion was in the van because she threw the grenade and like the camera is like shaking and it's like at a weird angle. It was very artistic. I was like, damn, this says so much about society.
And how they feel about vans.
Yeah, vans. What is a van than just a large hole in the fabric of society? And how it explodes on the inside, and how it destroys itself on the inside. This kind of stuff you only get in a DeCoteau film. As you know, of course, you've seen so many at this point.
I've seen, I think, 17 at this point.
Yeah,
look at my list.
Let me look. I think
my
17.
List,
yeah, I'm at about 40 now with American Rampage. I mean, yours is rookie numbers. We gotta get that shit up.
Director of 186 movies.
Yeah, it's still going.
He is legitimately the American version of Takashi Miike.
My king cannot be stopped. I'm gonna be so sad when he passes away. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. Probably kill myself, actually. I don't think a world without Dakoteau is not a world worth living in. So American Rampage.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually we get to meet the Hayes' brother and his like wife, and they're like, "Oh well,
girlfriend, yeah, fiance, something like that."
So then it's just like
his significant other.
They had to go to the barbecue. He wasn't gonna miss that barbecue, even if they could solve this drug pin tonight. He has to be at the barbecue.
It was barbecue time, okay? You gotta have time for the barbecue. It's important to the story.
It's very important to the story. So that way we learned that he has a brother, and his brother's a pilot. And we learned that that Sam and Hayes are like kind of dating. They're like together for like 4 days. So you
And
know
they
that marriage
have
is gonna
done
be.
the sexy time.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, this is the closest we get to like a hunky boy. We get to see like his back. He has his shirt off in the scene after she gets out of
Yep.
the shower. Like that's like really it. Unfortunately, like God, man, they really held back David DeCoteau's true vision for this film. Maybe there's a director's cut, and like instead of going to a strip club, the guy and his brother they go to like a male's like a Chips, like a Chippendales. What is it called? The one where the boys wear their like a collar and a bow tie. They're the Chips, like Chips dancers, right?
Yes, that's Chippendales.
Yeah, Chippendales is what I thought. Okay, good. I thought I was losing my mind for a second there.
Nope, nope, you're good. It is the Chippendales dancers.
Right, but yes, they're getting along, they're having a good time, but Palmer, he's just like, there's these two cowboy cops getting in and mucking everything up, so
We
we're gonna
gotta
have
take
to,
him out.
we gotta get him killed.
We
And
gotta kill them
we gotta
in
kill them.
Minecraft
Yeah, in Minecraft.
and real life.
Yeah, and real life. And then he's like, boss, what the hell's a Minecraft? He's like, you'll get it. This is ahead of
You'll
your
understand
time.
in about 22 years.
Yeah, in 22 years you'll get it.
Chicken jockey.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to lava chicken him, if you know what I mean. I'm putting out
Here's
a
a slime
six.
cube.
I'm putting out a 6-7 hit.
Oh my god.
The meme reset that everyone's talking about is dead. Long live 6-7, baby. But yeah, the guy that we said never dies and makes it in the movie, actually he does die. You got tricked. He got pranked. That's what you get for trusting us so much. The girl, she lives. She has a connection with Palmer because her father was a Marine, and they end up living in embassy where Palmer was during the CIA. And then Palmer got her father killed for a hit because he was hooking up with a criminal, a crime boss in Italy. So that's their connection. Just FYI, because I know how much these PR people care about the deep, intricate lores
Oh yes, they love
of
the
American Rampage.
deep lore of this well-developed story and character arcs, you know? That's just all we talk about.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, she dies. She doesn't die. She ends up getting a new partner who I don't remember his name, but I think he was my favorite character of the film because he hates her. He's just like, man, this is bullshit. I bet you don't even like donuts. And we're not going to eat lunch at a place with palms in front of it, which I don't know what his deal with that, but like, more power to him. It's a shame he dies like instantly.
It does suck.
He's just like, we're gonna kick down the door, and they're like, freeze! And then he immediately got blasted, like with a shotgun. Just instantly dead.
He couldn't even, yeah, he couldn't even really get to start blasting himself, so very disappointing.
Yeah, so Sam
But, you know, Samantha, she started with her piece and just started blasting. Pow, pow.
which was, of course, very epic. I wonder, it was her, let's see, Carrie Jane? I wonder if she was in anything. Nope, this was her one movie. She was
The only movie.
She showed up, started in peak, and then got out. I mean, the moment you start in a DeCoteau film, like, there's nowhere else your career could go but down, honestly. So she probably made the right call, in my opinion.
Yeah, maybe.
But she gets a third partner, which is a guy. He's investigating a murder that's connected to it. Linnea Quigley. She gets a suitcase with drugs in it. She hops in the shower and then she gets shot and killed
By a guy in a mask.
And
he put like an entire mag round into her.
Just to make sure.
It was like one shot, but yeah, he had to like make sure, like quintuple make sure.
Oh yeah, fun fact, there's a deleted scene. There's like a 9-minute deleted scene, which apparently is only on the French VHS version of the film. That basically sets up because Palmer gives Linnea Quigley the suitcase in the first place because they're like, oh, this will help establish our connection to this other person to give them their cut. And then Palmer has a meeting with two other people that are like mad at him. So he has basically car bombs. He bombs their car and blows them up. And it's like 9 minutes, and like half the scene is one guy driving his car with a bomb in it. And then when he gets home, it explodes.
Huh.
So just want to point that out on there. That's something you only get when you buy the Blu-ray copy of American Rampage. And also you get another film, action film, Danger USA, which is directed by Eames Demetrios. Tagline: Hell hath no fury like an actress bent on revenge. The
Hmm.
tagline on the cover for American Rampage is "Justice is another word for revenge."
Justice isn't
Justice is another word for revenge. Justice is just another excuse for rampage.
an
American
American
Rampage!
rampage.
Get away from me.
Can you say that again?
American Rampage.
Man, there's like a rampage of drugs going on in America.
Say
Say that
that
again?
again. Yeah, so third partner, this one goes kind of better. This is kind of when the film starts to find its pace as like a regular, just detective movie. Because they go kind of all over the place, I feel like, with this film. Because it's just like, it's the two partners, but then one of them dies, she gets a new one, and then that one dies. And then you got this boring business stuff with like the drugs and everything. You get the third partner, and then it's just
Yeah,
boring
boring
detective things.
business drugs.
I mean, it was pretty
Ooh.
funny when he shot that girl just to prove a point.
Well, yeah, again, he had to prove how much of a bad guy he was.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said,
Like,
I
what
do
is he
find.
supposed to do? Let her live?
Yeah, well, do you think I'm going to give you a green card? By green card, I think you mean green bullet into your chest. That was actually the scene where the dude shot the girl to death. That's actually a protest scene from David DeCoteau for not being allowed to put more hunky boys in the movie. He's like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll put more babes in this movie. Bam, but one of
But you're
them's
not gonna like what's
dead.
gonna happen to him.
Exactly. But,
But yes, American Rampage.
American Rampage is a movie.
It
That
is a
American
movie of all
Rampage
time.
that we just see. Yeah, but eventually, they're like, okay, we got these two cowboy cops. We should probably kill them. We'll capture the
Yeah.
instead of shooting her third partner, we'll just capture him, and then Sam just shows up and just fucking blasts them away pretty easily.
Yeah, she really just got the job done quickly.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to know the guy in that first, the guy that robs the convenience store at the start of the film. Well, he's at the end of the film. I guess he works for Palmer.
I What a
Oh
twist.
yeah. Oh, I guess I should also know. I forgot to say, but in the deleted scene, he's at that meeting too. So they kind of set him up a little better with the delete
Dun
nine
dun
minute delete scene.
dun.
But he shows up. He's fighting. He runs to the van, and then Sam's like, "I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm gonna blow you up with a fucking grenade." What?
Ah,
Explosion.
bring the boom.
Oh, also the brother dies. We forgot to say that, but the brother also gets killed. He's
Oh yeah.
just like, I can't move. I gotta find my brother's killer. And then he follows like a drug dealer and then gets shot. Like
And
great
joins
detective
his
work, buddy.
brother.
Should have just flown the plane into the tower that Palmer was
Oh,
in.
oh my god.
Was that a little too dark?
Maybe.
It's fine. It's 1989. It was a different time back then. He could have
It
done
didn't
it.
happen then.
It's fine. He's only crashing it into one tower, so it's okay. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
You are overreacting.
Guys, it's okay.
He was defeating a drug lord, so it's fine. Cocaine can't melt steel beams. Or can it?
Next time on Mythbusters.
So yeah, we just bought a fucking 50 kilos of cocaine to see if we can use it to melt the steel beams from that one cutscene in American Rampage where a fucking guy crashed an entire plane into a tower full of drugs.
Myth is inconclusive.
Yeah, myth is inconclusive. This was the episode that Mythbusters ended on because the government shut them down.
For using their funds to buy cocaine.
Yeah. That was gonna be our. It's not your. It's supposed to be our cocaine. You're supposed to share it. Instead, you used it to fucking destroy an entire building. American Rampage.
Yes. Very.
Did it feel very patriotic to you?
No.
Well,
I
unfortunately,
don't know. I didn't really get that. But, I mean, with the story being very timely with the war on drugs in, the 80s, and which was really that was really being ran by Bedtime for Bonzo star Ronald Reagan, even
well, I
though
thought.
89 technically was HW's turn.
Are you sure
So
it
he was
wasn't
just
Bonzo
continuing
that
it.
did it?
Maybe it, but don't you think Bonzo's a little too innocent to do that?
That's exactly
Or was
what
Bonzo
Bonzo.
doing that to cover up to downtrod Reagan's name?
I think it's possible. Bonzo did not die in that fire. That was a cover, so you can do
That was
fucking political
Bunzo.
espionage. That's when it was revealed that after Palmer gets killed, everyone gets killed. Then it's the true mastermind behind the drug fin was Bonzo the whole time, and then Sam has to chase after Bonzo in a gunfight. That would be awesome. I need a fucking crime action film where a monkey's the villain.
I would love that.
And then you have him like swinging around like in like the rafters. And they we can't get a shot. He's swinging around wildly. We can't hit him.
How do we get him?
He's
him with
getting
bananas.
away. He's like, God damn it, fucking Dad Samantha, fucking the head drug kingpin got away, and fucking you destroyed half a city block, and yet he gets away anyway. What the fuck? You don't understand. He's clever.
Fuck?
He's a clever little chimp. He knows sign languages, the IQ of 120. And then the fucking monkey has like a secret disguise where he's secretly a politician, but he has like top hat and a monocle.
Mm-hmm.
And like his whole plan is embezzling the funds of the city to fund his drug ring. No, he's the head of the fucking operation to take down the drug ring that he's controlling, and he's embezzling funds through that to fund his drug ring. So he's always one step ahead, and that's why the main lead's gonna take him down, because it knows that the corruption runs deep in the police force.
Ah, I see.
Cole, I think we're making the script for American Rampage 2. I mean, is the actress from the first film still alive? I think, it's been long enough. Have her second film be the sequel to American Rampage.
David, we got your next movie.
Call us, and we'll definitely put way more hunky boys in this film than they did in the first one. And we can have Eric Roberts voice the monkey, too, if you want.
Yeah, and you can, use your post-production editing where you just make the mouth move be like a black hole. Like in a talking cat?
Have a fucking Fabio show up. Have Judd show up as
Jude.
Yeah, as a vampire. Reference to My Stepbrother's a Vampire. That's one of our caveats. You have to have him show up as a cameo, and we have to show up in as a cameo as well. Like, we don't have to be in person. Just have us like a voice on the radio. Like, like true crime is like, remember back in the before the late 80s when there was that drug ring run by the ex-CIA agent. That was wild, but word on the street is that it's back in the running, but no one knows who's in control. And then that's when you say your line. Well, that's fine.
What's my line?
You come up with something. Come on, improv it, man.
I didn't know we were just working with a blank script. What is this? Some kind of American Rampage 2 Electric Boogaloo?
Okay, we're gonna have to work on that. In time, we're gonna have to fine tune that. You gotta work on your improv skills, man. Take an improv class. Like, were you not like a theater kid? Did you not take theater in high school?
No, I was not.
Oh wow, fucking loser. What'd you take in high school? What was your extracurricular?
No, I was cross country and track like the whole time.
Oh, that okay. Well, I mean, how fast are you?
Well, let's see. In high school, my fastest 5K was about 17 and a half minutes.
Oh, hot
And
damn.
my fastest mile was, like 4.5? Somewhere like that.
Oh, fuck, dude. You're faster than me. I mean, like, in high school, you're probably faster than me no matter what. I'm out of shape as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I haven't been running as much, but I'm trying to make that one of my New Year's. I'm just referring to them as goals. I don't like calling them resolutions.
Yeah.
It's to, get back into a normal workout exercise routine and not just go very sporadic and random. So
yeah, I'm a walking guy, which, I can walk long distances, but don't make me run. Like, I ran to the other side of the apartment building to get to where I parked my car, and I was fucking exhausted by the time I got there. It was really, really sad. But American Rampage.
But yes, the movie of the 80s.
What else can be said about American Rampage, honestly?
I was about to say, I'm trying to think, but I don't really have as much. say really. It's just like, 80s movie, drug rings. That's about it.
Shooting, there's some action, there's
Yeah,
a
there's some.
car does explode.
Yep, we get a car explosion because an informant got killed.
Yeah, Foreman got killed, a lot of death, a lot of dying. I don't know. I wish I got more out of it. Unfortunately, even though obviously it's a 10 out of 10 because it's David DeCoteau, of course.
Well,
In
yeah.
comparison to other things we talked about, this one is just less interesting. It's like there's no weird angle to it past all those partners dying. That's like the one key thing of note. But other than
Mm-hmm.
that, it's a pretty just straightforward American Rampage action movie. I don't know why I said American Rampage there. I just want to say action movie. There's not many David DeCoteau qualities to it, aka lack of hunky boys. What the fuck? Like you have a pool scene with all those girls tanning by the pool. Throw in some hunky guys, why not?
Give them the banana hammock speedos.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see that bulge, man. Come on. They really like. I can't blame DeCoteau on this. I definitely think this is the hands of the producers. I think they definitely were the ones fucking this up. Is there anything you want to say about American Rampage?
Um, no. I've probably said everything.
Yeah, I feel like I've said everything too. So I guess if we're done with American Rampage, we could move on to the modern pick, which was yours, Cole.
Whoopee. So we're talking about 2010's 28 months after, which, if a lot of you don't know, it's secretly a sequel to both 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later.
Wait, it is? I
No,
thought this
it's
was
not.
a sequel to the After series.
Um, it's both.
It's both. This is the continuity. This connects the two universes together.
It connects. Yeah, it's one of those like multiverse collaborations.
Oh man, if fucking Hardin shows up and goes fucking Trevor in the fucking Bone Temple sequel, I have to watch the 28 Days series then.
Yes.
I have to see it now. I have to see Hardin being pissed off at Trevor for no fucking reason, even though he's probably dead. He is British.
British.
So it would make sense if he would be in that universe.
And yeah, so the main premise is we are in the titular sense, we are 28 months after the initial zombie virus occurs, and it leads to the zombie apocalypse. And we just follow a band of people that are trying to fight off both living and the undead while trying to get
fight
into safety. There's fighting, there's some other stuff going on, I guess. But Ninjedi, what did you think about this
Oh, fuck
movie?
me. This was so boring. Oh my god.
It was. I am very disappointed in this.
All I found myself was going, God, I'm waiting for something. This film peaks at the beginning and at the end. That's what I think. All right, well, now that we're done with our talk about the 28 months after.
Yeah, so I'm trying to even think about all of the scenario, like all of the scenes, but it really is just like a compilation of scenes with not a very coherent structure until, like a couple people run into each other on a bridge and they're just like, hey, what are you doing? No, what are you doing?
And we're like, hey, let's all link up.
Yeah, sure.
We're all in this together. Yeah, uh-huh. But yeah, we have the soldier guy. You have the random woman.
You have a woman, another woman, another guy.
You have the asshole couple, and then you have the one black guy in the movie. Well, no, the second black guy. There's two black people in the movie.
Yeah, there's two.
Because they're not racist, guys.
No, they were like, hey, it's racist to have one, but we have two, so.
Oh no. American Rampage only had one black guy.
And he got killed.
He got killed really fast.
He was in it for like what, 3 minutes and then just got shot.
I blame the producers. David DeCoteau would not have killed that guy off immediately.
But yeah, so 28 months after, originally, we meet this doctor guy. He's trying to find a cure for cancer and tries to have this one woman with cancer be, a guinea pig and a part of this experiment to see if this works with some human testing after doing some animal stuff. And then, oh no, it turns out these pills created a zombie virus. Oh no. And then his co-workers, business associates,
I think they're like the higher ups, I feel like. Or
yeah,
like
that's what I was
the people that are
thinking.
funding his work, I feel like.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly 100% sure, but that sounds a lot more right now when you say that. But yeah, they wanted to both weaponize they wanted to start weaponizing stuff, and then he's like, no, fuck you guys. We're doing this to help people, not destroy. And, then they just go their separate ways. And then it cuts to the title card with a news breaking about zombie infestations. And people need to stay inside.
Is there ever a reason explained why the zombie virus got out? Because he only made like one zombie.
No. From what I recall, no. It just kind of happened.
Like him creating a zombie is completely unrelated to like the actual zombie outbreak that happens.
Yeah, no, that was just this was a accident. What happened here was just a whole different reason. There was something.
Yeah, something happened.
That honestly feels like that's how this whole movie goes. They're just like, "Oh, how did this happen? Oh, stuff happened."
I don't know. Fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. What do
you have the script? You tell me.
But sir, the script just has a bunch of squiggle marks on it. How am I supposed to conjure what to say? Just improv it, okay?
It's like you put 2 years of improv on your fucking application. You figure it out.
Yeah, and now go get in your zombie makeup.
Sigh, sad.
Yeah, and then we just, over the time, we just meet a bunch of people. Apparently, like, the zombie outbreak isn't as abhorrent. It's not as...
It's just like, stay indoors. Everything will be fine, guys. Yeah. Just don't leave your house. Which, honestly, yeah, that seems to be everyone's downfall. They leave their house and they die. Like, if you
open a door...
Everyone
leaves their house, even if to, like, get the newspaper from their mailbox. Nope, zombie bites
you. Die.
We get some fighting going on at a parking lot.
Just a super epic battle.
And, they have betting going on. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, oh my god. Who do you think was going to win? I lost $500.
The big buff guy.
I lost $500. I bet on the loser, and I'm financially broke.
Oh, no.
Now I'm just hoping...
How am I supposed to survive the zombie apocalypse?
Yeah, fucking... The only way I could was with... I was banking on that $500 to keep me alive in the zombie apocalypse. Now what am I going to do?
Well,
he gets bitten. That guy gets bitten, but he wakes up in a 3-month coma, and it turns out he is, like, immune to the disease because he has AIDS.
Well, technically they said HIV, but yeah, HIV/AIDS.
Yeah, and that's basically, they're fighting each other, so neither disease can kill you.
But, again... What a surprise that the black guy has HIV.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
Wow, guys. Unbelievable. Wow.
Yeah, and here I'm saying that American Rampage is racist, and like fucking they pull this shit in this movie. I think I already know which one's the better of the two. I even know what I'm saying.
Well, I think, we knew what was the better of the two, entertainment-wise especially, but yeah.
Oh, I want to know...
Like, this definitely is another reason why.
This is my 13th reason why. I do want to note, I found it a little funny in that meeting at the beginning. You have, like, the two people just in suits, and you just got, like, one weird, like, bondage goon-looking guy.
Oh, yeah. He was, like, muzzled up. He had a chain around him. Yeah, that was interesting.
Hired goons.
He's a gooner.
Yep. He's a super freak. Super freak.
Super freaky.
But it's basically we follow like all the different perspectives. You have like the soldier guy whose wife gets killed by a zombie
Yep.
that he punches a lot to death, pretty much, and then cuts his head off with a shovel. Which you think about because he doesn't know there's a zombie outbreak at the time. So after
Apparently
punching a
not.
guy like 5 times, he's like, okay, well now I'm gonna resort to murdering this guy with a shovel. Like not even like shoot him, just fucking shovel neck decapitation.
Just with some of the best blood effects we've ever seen.
Yeah, just a spurt like. He's just like, since you bit my wife, I'm gonna utilize my stand my ground rule against you, and then just murder the fuck out of that guy.
Yeah, I don't care if you were human or not.
This would be a little better if you were black, but I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, okay. Sorry that I just wanted to go off on a little tangent again. Where the hell were they the entire time?
Like, location-wise?
Yeah, because was it supposed to be like California or Florida or...
They never specified. I just guessed Florida.
Okay, that would... If it's Florida, that definitely makes a lot more sense.
No, or wait, no. Wasn't there a scene where they wanted to drive to Florida, I think?
I think that... Wait, no, I think you're... No, you're right. I think there was, like, at the end, they were talking about going to Florida, so...
So they had to drive there. So I'm guessing they're either north of Florida or they're, like, to the west of Florida.
Yeah, somewhere like that.
Well, let's see. I think like the Louisiana area would have more of a twang to their accent. So I'm gonna put northern. I'm gonna slot this down to South Carolina.
South Carolina.
That's my lock. I mean, I'm not gonna fucking rewatch this movie to figure it out, but that's
I was
what
about
I
to
think.
say. I was gonna look up on IMDb, but this movie's not on IMDb.
Yeah, it's only on Letterboxd. Fuck.
Which is absolutely hilarious. Objectively, that is like the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, that is kind of funny. A little funny. Wish I could say the same about the fucking movie.
Yeah, we can all wish.
That's all that we can do is wish.
Wish from
Disney. I mean, I'll give 8 months after this. It was better than The Grinch That Stole Bitches.
Oh yes, how was that masterpiece?
Oh man, it was fucking boring. And I watched it with my friend, and he was really mad at me. About like in 20 minutes, he was pissed off that I made him watch it. He was just like, I can be doing something better. I could be asleep right now. He apparently passed out like 3 times and woke up.
Oh, nice.
He hated this movie, and I don't blame him. The sound mixing was awful on this. I can at least say thank you, Cole, for not recommending.
We just watched.
Yeah, thank you, Cole, for not thank you for recommending 28 Months After instead of The Grinch That Stole Bitches.
It wasn't even on my radar, honestly. So
it wasn't on your radar until I watched it, and then it like showed up, and you're like, "What the fuck is this?" Oh, of course, Ninja. I was the one that watched this. But yeah, he walks away. There's like the woman that she meets up with her. I don't remember what she was doing.
She was pregnant. Her boyfriend got killed. She wanted to stay in a house. She joins the soldier guy.
Joins Soldier Boy.
Yeah, he met Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy up in the hole. Superman. What do you? Cricket Soldier Boy. I know you. Cricket Soldier Boy. You. That was like the song in like middle school. I feel like every dance you attend to in middle school or event that had music, Soldier Boy is guaranteed to play on there.
Oh yeah. Who else? Oh yeah, we had that couple.
Yeah, he's just like, yo, you can go inside and befriend the person inside there, and then we can rob them blind. Which sounds fucked up, but turns out that guy,
because this is every person for themselves.
Also, should be noted, it's another black guy, and he turns out to be, like, a terrible person, too. So, like, this one's kind of, like, 0 for 2 right now.
Yeah, damn it, 28 months after.
28 months later, it's pretty fucking racist, dude.
More racist than Soul Man?
Yeah, more racist than Soul Man.
At least he apologized.
Yeah, at least he learned a lesson.
he learned a lesson and was able to stay at Harvard Law School, you know?
Yeah, it's fine. I guess technically this is a spoiler, but I do have Soul Man above 28 months after.
I mean, honestly, 28 months after has like no. I'm like trying to think about where to put this in the ranking, but now I think about it, I'm gonna be putting a lot lower because like as terrible as Soul Man was, at least there is like that absurdity, batshit insane factor to it, where they're just like, I know this was the 80s, but it's still insane that they had this as a movie premise. And then, see Thomas Howell saying, Mom, Dad, I'm
I'm
black.
black. Yeah, I don't know. I figured out where I slotted mine. I won't say it because I don't want to spoil too much on my ranking. But it did take a hot minute. But yeah, that's the introduction to those characters, and we've already talked about the other black guy, the one that was in a fight, had HIV. He gets held hostage by like a doctor, but then he just breaks free, beats the shit out of him, and leaves. And then they all end up joining up together to try to find like safety or something.
Safety.
Woo, yeah, safety. Let's go. God, you're gonna feel so safe after what we're going. Where was their plan? Was that their plan going to Florida at that point? Like they had a plan. They weren't just like walking forward.
Oh, oh God. Honestly, I saw this movie a couple days ago, and I'm already forgetting everything that happened because
I saw it
again,
yesterday.
it was just so damn boring.
I saw it yesterday, and I don't remember what happened in the film. I just remember. All I remember was I liked the asshole guy because he had the funniest stuff. Like he gets bitten. Like let's see. Okay, the soldier boy gets bitten. He turns into a zombie. He bites the asshole guy. Asshole guy hit the soldier, and then she's like, "Oh my god, we gotta tell them." He's like, "No, we're not," and then he fucking shoots her dead. And he's just like, "Oh, she jumped in for my bullet. Nothing I could have done." Whoops.
Whoops.
What can you do sometimes? Yeah, but they end up getting picked up by the company that's creating the cure. And it's just like, oh, come with us and we'll take you to safety. Yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And, well, they go, well, it's your movie. I should be explaining. It's your recommendation.
I mean, I'm still trying to comprehend in my head, like, where do you go plot-wise? But yeah. So let's see. We got asshole guy. I'm just looking through. We talked about the black guy having HIV, and how he was, specifically tied up by some doctor, and then he escaped. He eventually dies. So got all that. We got. I mean, a lot of people do die, and God, I'm trying to think about where to go next because again, it's one of those where I'm just going. Nothing really happens to be warranted a enjoyment factor, but also at the same time, I'm trying to be serious, but I really don't know where to go from this point.
We're stuck. We are so
stuck in mud.
Dude, we are so fucked.
Alan, we are so fucked.
Well, they get taken to a facility. And that's where, because he wants to go there because they're working on a cure.
Yeah, because they want to find the cure, but, it turns out, they needed the guy with HIV because that apparently is the cure for this virus.
Or, well, no, there is no cure, and it's just all they can do is, mutate or something. It's weird.
Yeah, it's a little complicated. Sense. Like, a lot of this movie does not make sense.
There is also the third black guy, and he's just one of the works for the company. He's
just kind of a bodyguard, a driver man.
Wow, making the black guy just a driver for other people and just like a big bodyguard for someone. Right? Real original. White. Wow. Okay, stereotyping much movie after 28 months after.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and that leads probably to my favorite scene, which is the fight scene. Because, yes, there's a big superhuman zombie fight scene.
Climactic fight.
I have no idea why. Like, this is a zombie movie, right?
They were probably like, why not? We gotta have humans fight each other. We never really get, action scenes with zombies or any kind of tension where they gotta escape like a zombie horde. No, it's just really a lot of people fighting each other.
It's
Survival of the fittest.
pretty lame, if you ask me. Anyway, but in the end, the only people that like survive, I guess, like I don't know what happens to the guy with HIV. I think he just like does he die? I don't remember. I think
Dude, I don't even
I
remember.
think he escapes, but he doesn't appear later. It ends up being
Yeah,
because the asshole.
yeah, because the only people we see leave are the driver and then that one girl.
Because the asshole guy kills himself, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
And the other guy just escapes, and the room is full
Yep.
of green fart for some reason.
Yeah, like green fart clouds.
And then
I
there's
don't remember if that was supposed to be gas or what.
I have no idea, but like they escape, they go to die. Did you stick around for the post-credits scene in the movie?
I did actually have it. I had it still playing while I was trying to rate the movie, and then I saw, oh, there's a post-credit scene,
Where
and
it's
it was
just
just
like
a green
I can't
hand.
believe you. No, the other one, the second one.
Right, there's a second.
There's
Oh,
one
I
with the
didn't see
green
second
hand,
one.
and then the next one is where the girl
Wait.
is yelling at the driver guy. He's like, "I can't believe you stole a car with only a quarter tank of gas. How are we gonna get to Florida there?" And then a wolf howls, and he goes like, "Hey, do you think that's a werewolf? Let's check it out." It's like, I don't want to check out a wolf. They're big and that, and then it cuts. I can't believe you didn't stick for the second post-credit scene. Wow, you only stuck around for the mid-credit scene. Ah, so lame. What a fake.
I know.
28 months
fake.
after fan.
Yeah, if that's what you want to call me.
Yeah, I mean, this is clearly built up. This is the setup to 28 years later, obviously.
Yeah, then to 28 years later, and then we're about to get 28 years later, the Boner Temple.
The Bone Zone.
Yes, the Bone Zone.
Oh yeah, no, this was the first real warning sign that came with this film is right at the beginning when it's Red Eye Releasing showed up, and I first was like, oh cool, Red Eye Releasing. I was like, wait a minute, oh no, those are the guys that released Bigfoot's Bride on DVD, and also Bigfoot Exorcist on DVD, and The Amazing Bulk.
So what? Yeah, once you saw the Wild Eye, I was like, oh, it's gonna be one of those movies.
That's when you knew you were fucked. Although to be fair, Red Eye Releasing have that sub-label Visual Vengeance, and they released the Blu-ray of Suburban Sasquatch and Replicator, so they are at least a little bit based when they choose to be.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, for the most part, their releases are usually pretty shit. Even though I have a soft spot for Bigfoot Exorcist.
Yes, Bigfoot Exorcist.
Who could forget Bigfoot Exorcist? We haven't done a Bigfoot film in a hot minute, so
we have. Yeah, it's been a bit.
What was the last one? I don't think it was Bigfoot Exorcist, was it?
Let's take a look at the channel. Oh, right. I could have just...
I don't know why I went... Oh, my God. Like, Nicole, the Nefarious Reels recommendation list, it goes to page 3 now.
Oh, my God.
That's so fucking wild to think about. We've done over 200 films. We've talked about over 200 films, dude.
Deathstalker. No. Man, it has been a while now that I'm like... Because I just went on the YouTube channel and just... I'm starting to scroll through all of the...
I should have a Bigfoot / Sasquatch playlist.
Oh yeah, I think there is Bigfoot / Sasquatch. It looks like episode 54, Killing American Style. Was that Exorcist 2?
It should say the full title on there. Killing American Style. Well, hold on, let me see.
Yep, Bigfoot Exorcist.
Oh geez, yeah, we're overdue for another Bigfoot / Sasquatch movie.
We are very overdue.
Oh, well, I'll just have to remember. I'll have to remember that for next time it comes around.
Yeah,
because I already have my next recommendation up and ready. Assuming you're not gonna pull a fast one on me with a trilogy.
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay. Well, I mean, you might just be saying that, so we'll see.
But do we have anything else to talk about with 28 months after, or do you think we're just done?
I'll be honest. I don't want to talk about 28 months after.
I don't blame you. So yeah, we can be done if you want. So
I do want to be done.
Yeah. Do you want to just move on over to the next portion of our episode?
I do. So now that we're done talking about both movies. It's time for us to choose which one is the better of the two. I wonder which one's gonna win.
Um,
Cole, what is your choice for better movie?
American Rampage.
Yeah, same. David DeCoteau for the win, baby. Woo!
Again.
He just never misses ever. I mean, it wasn't like it was tough competition though. To be fair, I mean,
That is very
it
true.
was 28 months after. I mean, I got fucking 28 months after, sandwiched between The Amazing Bulk and Silent Night, Deadly Night 3. I think 28 months after has a slight edge over Silent Night, Deadly Night 3 because at least they have like a stupid battle at the end of the movie, where Silent Night,
Yeah.
Deadly Night 3 did not smash the brain in the jar. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I have this in the bottom 20 right now.
I don't. I think mine is just outside the bottom 20. It's like 22, I think. Hold on. Gotta wait for this fucking thing to load, you fucker. Yeah, it's right outside. I have it like 22. But yeah, it deserves its low rating. American Rampage is page 1 material for me, sitting at a solid
Yeah.
77.
I have 28 months after at 12th lowest. Because the more I think about it, obviously the more I'm just like, God damn it, there is so much not going on.
Yeah, no, it's
Very
crazy to think
upsetting.
American Rampage is so far the best thing I've seen this year so far.
Oh, how do you feel about that?
Pretty good, because I love David DeCoteau, and he deserves all the love. But now that we're done choosing the better of the two, oh yeah, I guess I should say, first one of the win goes the year goes to the retro pick and to David. Love that man. God, just the gift that keeps on giving. But now we
Mm-hmm.
can move on to questions. Remember, if you have questions, that you should ask them, and then we'll answer them. And our first question is from Landon, except whoops, I didn't fucking copy paste his question, so I gotta go do that right now. His question is movies on your watch list you want to commit to watching in 2026.
Ooh,
Well, right now I
let's go
do
top.
have a New Year's resolution to watch more weirdo freak movies like I used to. I felt like I really slacked on it last year, and I just let a lot of the Nefarious Reels recommendation do that for me. So I really
Mhm.
want to pick it up, go back to my roots. What really got me into fucking movies, just absolute fucking trash, and so that's what I'm gonna go for.
All right. Uh, a partial one of mine is both just, looking at my collection of Blu-rays, 4Ks, DVDs that I have that I haven't watched yet, that are still on my watch list, and just, try and tackle those a little more. But if I'm thinking about certain like portion of cinema, I kind of want to primarily get a lot into the longer cinema, so stuff like Bellatar and Lav Diaz. That's like my main one because because another portion of my one of my goals this year is to increase my attention span even more, and I want to start limiting more distractions around me. So I also just want to start
Oh
then
wait,
at the same time with movie watching,
are
get into some longer cinema, see what goes from there.
you're gonna limit distractions? Oh god, this podcast is fucking cooked. It's so over.
I'm not talking about distractions on here. I'm just talking
Oh,
about
okay, good.
around me when we're not recording.
Oh, okay, that's good.
No, 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 no. Like with 28, I don't think we could have talked about 28 months after this long if we didn't go off on tangents.
Yeah, that is true. Let's see. And is there any other specific thing I kind of want to see? Oh, I guess I can look up 2026 films. Do I have any of those on my watch list that I want to see that are coming out? Let's see. Is Five Nights at Freddy's 3 coming out this year? That's the important question.
We got the Odyssey.
Well,
We
I'm
got
just looking
Dune
at
Part
films that I have on
3.
my watch list. I have three. I have the Coyote versus Acme. So,
Oh yeah.
uh, the Backrooms movie is apparently coming out this year, so that's another big thing that
Oh,
I'm hyped about. And then apparently Dune Part 3 comes out this year. I'm probably going to watch it just out of obligation because I've already seen the first two. And I got to watch all of Dennis Vanilla New Wave films.
Vanilla New Wave.
That's what I call him because it's funnier
I
than
have
his
been
real name.
also reading the books recently, so I
mean,
just finished the fourth one, so I have 2 to go.
I wish him luck and I hope it's good. But judging by my feelings on the other ones I've seen, I'm probably not going to get a lot out of it.
Just looking at what else we got. We got Evil Dead Burn.
Like, oh man,
There's
sick burn.
I don't know about that. Okay, there's not really anything. It just says the 6th installment in the Evil Dead franchise. Plot TBA.
Directed by Sebastian Vinicic.
But it's another Evil Dead movie, so I'm always down for that.
I mean, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty cool to check out, I guess. I hope it doesn't suck ass.
Oh no, we're getting another movie from the guy who has done the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honeys called Pinocchio Unstrung. God damn it.
Don't you mean
Yeah,
Pinocchio?
Pinocchio.
Oh man, I can't wait. It's gonna be so fucking epic. He needs to make Blood and Honey 3, so that way I can recommend it as a trilogy here. Yeah, but that's all I got really movie-wise. Which means we can move on to our... Oh, wait, do you have... Before I move on, do you have any more movies?
I'm like looking at... and, just along with also like, longer movies on the watch list, also start to, backtrack, watch some more film history, movies up that were big in film history. So kind of go into that section a little more.
Gonna watch Birth of a Nation.
Unfortunately, I have to.
Gonna have to watch Triumph of the Will.
I know. I'm like, oh god. Now that you say that, I'm like, oh fuck.
You should watch them back to back and just see how people react. That you saw both of them.
Each one's gonna go, I do not endorse the message in this movie.
And see, then I watch it and I go, it's really weird that Cole really wanted to watch this with me. And he was like hyping, he was clapping and cheering the whole time every time this happened and that happened. It was really weird. That's what my reviews are going to be immediately after your reviews. But yeah, now that I'm going to ruin your reputation, now that we know we're going to do that, now we can move on to the next question.
Yeah, maybe I'll rethink that.
Yeah, you just got to do it. Just don't log it on Letterboxd. Just do it on IMDb. I won't notice. I don't have an IMDb. But our next question and our final one is from Mattias, which is, how do you predict One Piece will end? Now, this is a question for me because I know One Piece and you don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you plan to read or watch it anytime?
I don't know yet.
Because I don't know if I want to say my theories and then you get spoiled on it. How about this?
Theory.
How about you just like mute, just leave the call, and I'll give my thoughts, and then I'll bring you back in so that way you don't get spoiled.
Just zone? Honestly, I don't. I mean, to be fair, there are times I just don't think about it too in depth, and who knows when I'm actually going to get eventually around to it. So you can go on a little tangent. I will just zone out for a sec. So,
well,
you can talk about.
It's tough to really figure out
One Piece.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk about One Piece. So, how do I think One Piece will? Well, they'll find the One Piece naturally. I think Oda has outright said that they will find the One Piece and won't just be, oh, the One Piece was the friends we made along the way, like the genuine, actual, real thing. I have a very basic. I do think Luffy and his crew will find the One Piece, but ultimately the title of King of the Pirates, I think is going to go to Buggy. I think that'll be awesome if it went to him. He is probably one of the best side characters ever, and he's just a blast. And I'm rooting for his success. I love that he's just basically failing upward like all the fucking time. He's awesome. That's basically my theory. And that's really it. I don't really have much in in-depth terms. I'm sure Denji from Chainsaw Man will show up and he'll try to take the One Piece or something. Because that'll happen. This will be a big crossover. Even the third impact will happen, and Luffy has to stop it. What other fucking anime references can I make? Let's see. Luffy will also become the Hokage of the ninja world. What other shit? They will successfully escape from the Bug Island.
Oh
They'll
my
they'll
god.
escape from the island of giant insects.
Oh, that's a blast from the past.
Yeah, I just had to drop that reference. Let's see. What else can I fucking say? Let me look over to my anime shelf.
The Death Note.
Yeah, Luffy will have to defeat a Shinigami and stop Light from writing the names down of his crew down on the Death Note. Earwig in the wig shows up, but like they get
Oh
killed by the
yay.
Death Note, so that's good.
That's good.
That's good. That's very good.
That's great. That's amazing.
Incredible. And yeah, that's my theory of what happens at the end of One Piece. Very
Cool.
cool and very epic. Anyway, that's all the questions we have, which means it's time for us to move on to recommendations. And since I had the retro pick last time, Cole, it is your turn to do the retro, your first retro pick of the year. Don't fuck it up like you did the modern one.
Okay, so I went through, obviously go through the watch list, and you know when you like look at some movies with like low average ratings and you just wonder, hey, why have we never talked about this? So this is one of those examples of a movie that has a reputation of being very bad and memed on, and it just recently got a Vinegar Syndrome release.
Oh
So we're
boy.
doing 1988's Mac and Me.
I was hoping that this wouldn't get recommended until I actually got my hands on the 4K, but I just haven't had the funds for it. But yeah, I don't know. This is something I did want to check out at some point. I was just hoping I would
Same.
have the 4K of it by the time this happened. Oh, and it's already on my watch list because we both do because we're so fucking epic. All right, so
Cool.
I guess now it's my turn. I got the modern pick. So I was perusing through the Nefarious Reels list and I was checking out what films have sequels, and I saw this one has a sequel, and it's on Tubi right now. So I feel like, oh, I gotta recommend it while it's there before it gets taken off. Whatever you do, don't check the runtime of this film.
Oh
But
no.
we're gonna do 2024's Clash in the College Part 2, Terry and
There's a
Trumpland.
part two?
There's a Part 2, baby. Terry and Trumpland, baby. Let's go.
It's 180 minutes?
I said don't look at the runtime. So
Oh.
if you don't want to get spoiled for Mac and Me or Clash in the College Part 2, Terry and Trumpland, how about checking out those movies in advance? And how about liking and subscribing? That would be pretty cool. We got a Blue Sky account I don't use. You can check that out. First 5 episodes are on Spotify. Ask us questions as well. Forgot to say that, but you should do that too. That'd be pretty cool. And you all have a good day and have a happy Morbius.
Happy Morbius, happy American Rampage.
Happy 28 months after. Happy David DeCoteau. Happy After series. Happy 28 days series. A happy New Year.
Yeah, happy New Year.
Bye bye.
Bye.